kids, we're here for another episode of WFTV. Today on WFTV, we're going to be looking at Jesus being your friend. I remember when I was your age and I used to hang out after school, we used to love to shoot hoops and play tag and color. One of my favorite things to do was to play capture the flag. We used to divide into two teams and we'd run from one side to the other trying to get the flag on our side. Man, it was loads of fun. Just like we have our friends, Jesus wants to be our friend too. He wants to hang out with us and spend time with us at school. He wants to spend time with us at home. And He wants to spend time with us through our whole life. Jesus wants to be our friend. In fact, Jesus wants to be our best friend. And that's what we're going to be looking at today on WFTV. Let's go! Hey, we're going to go ahead and hear from you guys, hear from the experts today. Take it.
His name is Joel. We'll actually have a lot, but mainly just two, Brittany and Danny.
Miles.
Zoe.
When he comes to the hospital and helps you through hard times. When I cracked my toenail and it had from a stool.
I don't know. Jesus can be a friend to you through other people. Like when you're down, your friends usually come over. It could be him talking to him.
He can see you. He can see the whole world.
Probably because he's helped me through like all the things that I've been like really nervous through and everything. Well, it sort of happened when I was younger. I was sort of feeling sad. And when I got to school one day, some people came up to me, and so I felt like some of them were talking to Jesus.
Always. Like when I cut my thumb open with a pocket knife, yeah. He washed away the pain.
I think probably Saturday and Monday.
When he came to the hospital.
Yeah, every time. Matching.
Like probably play Star Wars.
Telling him thank you for helping me through hard times.
Sometimes I like to play the game that is called Foursquare. Hanging with him and helping people.
You guys having fun today? Well, I'm Gary, And I'm Jonah, Arizona. And there's a rumor going around that we're the same person. Probably because we're both so smart and handsome and humble. Yeah, well, this video proves we are not the same person, because you can't fake stuff on TV. That's true, Jonah. Well, we're here to introduce the Bible story, and we're talking about Jesus being your friend, and we thought the perfect way to introduce that was with me rapping, "All I want is..." No, with the story of Zacchaeus. Zawuckus? Zacchaeus, well, just watch it and we'll see. Then I rap. Jesus entered Jericho and was passing through. A man was there by the name of Zacchaeus. He was a chief tax collector and was wealthy. He wanted to see who Jesus was, but being a short man, he could not, because of the crowd. So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore fig tree to see him, since Jesus was coming that way. When Jesus reached the spot, he looked up and he said to him, "Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your house today." So he came down at once and welcomed him gladly. All the people saw this, and they began to mutter, "He has gone to be the guest of a sinner." Mutter, 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 mutter. But Zacchaeus stood up and said to the Lord, "Look, Lord, here and now I give half of my possessions to the poor, and if I have cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay back 4 times the amount." Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to this house, because this man too is a son of Abraham. For the Son of Man came to seek and to save what was lost." Well, how'd you like that? It was hard to tell them apart. Well, Zacchaeus was the short one. Oh, it was pretty cool. And Jesus still wanted to hang out with Zacchaeus, even after he took all that money. Then Zacchaeus wanted to give it back. So that's the story of how Jesus wanted to be friends with Zacchaeus. So cool. Now I rap? No, there's no rap. I mean, at the end, like, wrap it up.
Call your shot.
Hey, what's up? I thought we'd have some fun today. Play a brand new game called Call Your Shot. Here's how it works. I'm going to go ahead and try to make a shot, and you're just trying to guess if I make it or miss it. So make or miss, pretty simple. Here's the shot I'm going to make or miss. I'm going to be at the free throw line. I'm going to be standing on one leg. I'm going to have my beanie over my eyes, so blindfold, and I'm going to make it backwards. Okay? So you go ahead and guess right now, make or miss. Call it out. Let me hear you. Okay, here it goes. Ready? Now, some of you are wondering even if I could stand on one leg or not, but that's not the question. The question is if I make or miss the shot. Let me hear you call it out again. Make or miss. Here goes. Gary's amazing shot. Make, miss, make, miss. Here it goes. And... I missed it. That's okay. We'll see you next time on Gary Calls His Shot.
Hey kids, don't be afraid. It's your old friend Kay from the ICC, the Intergalactic Cheese Control. When I last left you guys, I think I was about ready to tell you a story about a rogue herd of blue cheese we were after one day. Me and the gang, we were out after this herd of blue cheese and we got into trouble. They had us cornered behind a meteor. And as they came at us, I looked around to gather the strength of my men, and they were all gone. It was me and the blue cheese, the rogue blue cheese, and Jesus. And it was just us. We looked around, and I said, Jesus, I am going to need your help on this one. And before I knew it, those blue cheese were under control. We had rounded them up, put them in the truck, and sent them on their way to the store. So remember, the lesson in this is Jesus is a friend you can count on till the end. Try that with me, kids. Jesus is a friend you can count on till the end. You over there in the ponytails, you're not getting it yet. Jesus is a friend you can count on till the end. Now, remember last week I used my ionizer to help you recall that? Let me get it out here. Oh, wait a second, that's not it. I know I've got an ionizer here someplace. Oh, that's my snack for later. We can do it without the ionizer. Remember, Jesus is a friend you can count on till the end. Repeat it one more time. Jesus is a friend you can count on till the end. Like our motto at the ICC, get your own, because this is nacho cheese.
It's time for Cooking with Gauze with Chef Plaza de Gauze. Oh my!
Hello, I'm Place de Gauze, and you're Cooking with Gauze. Today we're going to make a treat called Everything Out of the Refrigerator stew. But first, I'd like to talk to you about a little letter I received. I received a letter here from a Clay Downing from Longview, Washington. And he says, Place, you look like a really nice lady, and you look like a really good mom. I do enjoy your tater tot casserole every Thursday afternoon, but I have noticed that you don't cook on your show. Well, Clay, you're in for a treat today, my young friend. We are going to start with pulling everything out of the fridge, so let's get to it. I've pulled out some peppers, some corn, half a pear. Let me see, I did need an onion, got that here. What else do I need? I believe this is eggplant. Good, that will work. Some grapes. A carrot. Always need a carrot for these delicious stews. Potatoes. My secret ingredient, don't tell anyone, watermelon. And of course, a half a lemon. We're gonna stew this all together for a bit here. Then what we're gonna do is put it on the stove on high for a half an hour. When you pull it out, delicious treat. You will really enjoy it. Clay, I hope you enjoy this for the day. This is my stew to you. Speaking of cats in their underwear, I'm going to talk to you about the memory verse. Our verse today comes from Romans, because I'm not a man, but if you are a boy, you can point to yourself. Romans 5:8. And it says, but God, we're going to hold our hands up high to God, showed, oh, hello, here I am, nice to see you, how much, oh, it's like more than the world, how much he loved. Give yourself a big old squeeze. Let's start over from the top. But God showed, oh, hello, how much, oh, stretch out really big, he loved us. And we're going to continue by having Christ, who God and Christ are the same people, die. And we're going to hold our hands up like a cross, because that's how Christ died, is on a cross just for us. And that's the rest for us. So let's start over. But God showed, hello, how much he loved us by having Christ die for us. We're going to continue. Even though we were sinful. So the last part is we're just going to say, even though we were sinful. So let's take it from the very top. Romans 5:8. But God showed, oh, hello there, how much he loved us by having Christ die for us, even though we were sinful. That's our verse for the day. Have an awesome day.
Call your shot.
All right, we got another version of Call Your Shot. This one's going to be a little bit easier. I'm just going to try a shot from the free throw line, and you're going to try to guess if I make it or if I miss it. Okay, so go ahead and take your guesses now, make or miss. Are you sure? Check with your neighbor, see if you're right. All right, here it goes. Make or miss, here it goes. I made it. So if you guess made it, you are correct. So you give yourself a big round of applause and give me a big round of applause. Thank you very much. And we'll see you next time on Call Your Shot. Hey kids, we're here for the challenge of the week, and here it comes. The challenge this week is to treat Jesus like your best friend. You know, he wants to be your best friend. He died to be your best friend. Seems like he wants to be your best friend. So treat him like that this week. What do we do with our best friends? We talk to them, we spend time with them, we have fun with them. That's what Jesus wants. He wants to be part of your life. He wants to be part of your life at school. He wants to be part of your life at home. And he wants to be part of your life at church. In fact, your whole life he wants to be part of. Think you can do that challenge? Well, we'll hear about it next week on the Challenge of the Week.
story about Zacchaeus now. From your friend Jonah, Arizona. Zacchaeus was a wee little man was he. He climbed up in a sycamore tree for the Lord he wanted to see. For the Lord he wanted to see. He wanted to see Jesus. For the Lord he wanted to see. He climbed up in a tree. And when the Savior passed that way, he looked up in the sky and he said, Zacchaeus, you come down, 'cause I'm going to your house today. 'Cause I'm going to your house today. We're gonna eat food today. At your house today. I'm going to your house today for a 3-hour tour. 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 I'm coming to your house today. Zacchaeus said, a wee little man was he. He climbed up in a sycamore tree for the Lord he wanted